You see that? Can you see that? It's snowing. Today I got to get over to the post office. I have a lot of packages that are just kind of building up. We're gonna do a quick mail call, but in the meantime, I want to talk about these new popples, poppets, pop. What what are these things? And is this something that we're going to start collecting in the Funko community? This is a conversation that I'm really going to need your involvement in. I'm going to really need you to throw those comments down below and just let me know if this is something that you're going to collect, if this is something that you're not going to collect. I value your opinion much more than you will ever know. So make sure you throw a comment down below and just tell me what you think about this conversation as we head to the post office to see if we got any more packages there. That way we can get the mail call done in one video. Diesel, you gonna ride with me? Is that what we're doing? Are you riding with me to the post office? Is today the day that you go with me? Today's the day, Bubba. You wanna go for a ride? You ready to go for a ride? You wanna go get in the car? Come on, let's go to the post office. Let's kind of talk about these like popsies or popsicles or whatever like made up word we call these things. I'm struggling with them. I mean, there's some of them that are really cool. I mean, you have some of them like Tony the Tiger, the Stay Puff. You have Big Boy. You have some of them that I think look really, really cool. I mean, they hands down, they look really cool, but we don't really know how big they're gonna be yet, right? And we don't even really know the price. The only thing that we really know about them is they're not gonna come in a box. They're gonna come in what looks like it's gonna be like a Pez dispenser style package where it has a cardboard backing and then a plastic top. It's very much, not very much, but it looks a whole lot like a toy. I mean, just a whole lot like a toy. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about the whole toy side of it because it's interactive, right? So when you take it out of the package, you press a button somewhere on it and it's gonna have some special message that's gonna appear. We don't know if all of the messages are gonna be the same or if the messages are gonna be different. We don't know a whole lot about them with the exception of we do know there's gonna be an exclusive to Walmart. So Walmart's gonna have their own exclusive of these. As I was going through them, I didn't see that anybody else is gonna have an exclusive. I don't really know if I'm going to collect them. I think this is something that I'm gonna have to see in person to decide if I'm gonna collect or not. But right now I'm going to have to say that this is a line that I'm gonna stay away from. I have no desire to pick up something that appears to be a toy, and that is exactly what it appears to be at this moment. Maybe that's gonna change. I mean, like I said, we don't know the size of them. We don't know a whole lot about them other than what they've posted on Instagram. Some of them are really cool, some of them are not. Coming into this video, so this is going to be a really awesome unboxing. I got a box at the house that's coming from Summer, which is just a really awesome supporter of this channel, great friend of my wife and myself. just really enjoy getting packages from Summer. And then I got a package from another really awesome follower out there, good friend of mine, Simon, all the way from Canada. So I made a video about the giraffe, the Toys R Us giraffe being one of my top picks, and the reason it didn't go any higher is because I didn't live in Canada, so I wasn't able to get my hands on it. Simon watched the video, said that he lives in Canada, that getting his hands on one would be super easy. So I think that that's what's in that box back behind me. I'm really excited to get home and get this guy opened. You're going to want to see what's in this box, I promise you. So I'm going to start with, let's start with Simon. Let's start with Summer. So this one's been sitting here the longest. Let's start with this one. So I have no idea what's in this box. Summer always sends some really cool stuff when she is sending stuff my way. that one is packed out. I mean, just packed out of really cool stuff. Summer, you're really awesome. I truly appreciate you. Let's start getting these guys out of the box. So we have, first is going to be Alan from Jumanji. Really badass pop. So this one's a special edition. This is really cool. He's 840 out of the group. Let's see who we have next. Next in this box is going to be the Skull Trooper from Fortnite. This is a Walmart exclusive. Another really awesome pop. And next is Wreck-It Ralph. That's pretty cool as well. All right, next we have another Fortnite character. So this is, look, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm kind of into Fortnite, so these are all really cool to me. And let's see, we have two more out of this box left. We have, I don't have a clue who this is though. I don't have a clue who that is. Still really awesome pop. And let's see what we have next. Next is going to be another Wreck-It Ralph character. This is pretty awesome. I don't know if this was maybe like a mystery box she picked up on Amazon that she had shipped to me, but I think that that's what this was. I think this was some kind of a mystery box. Really cool. All of the boxes came in really cool, like really good shape, with the exception of one. That one caught a little bit of damage right there on the bottom end, but the rest of them, for the most part, I mean, they came in really well. These are all really cool pops. Let's see what Simon sent over. I have an idea what's in this box, right? I mean, I think I said that this came from a video that I made, and I'm gonna make sure that it's thrown up there somewhere, that was about the top 10. Y'all know I love doing those videos. They're some of my favorite videos to do, and one of them had the Toys R Us giraffe in it, and the Toys R Us giraffe you can't pick up here in the United States. I made the comment that it would have been higher on the list. I know you heard me say this, but I couldn't get it here in the United States, and that's why it wasn't as high on the list as maybe it should have been. He said, not a problem. I live in Canada. I'll pick one of these guys up for you. So that's what he did, and I think that's what he did. I think that's what's in this box. I truly believe that that's what's in this box. All right, how do I get this thing open? What is this? Some kind of like Chinese finger lock box that you got going on here? I've never seen one that had flaps inside of flaps inside of flaps. So just off the jump, you can see that Simon is a collector, because he packed this thing really well, knowing that it had to make it through some shipping to make it to me. And this is kind of like my Christmas unboxing, if I didn't say that already. So today should be Christmas Eve when this video drops. So I wish each and every one of you and your families a Merry Christmas. I truly appreciate you coming and hanging out with me today. This is, what do we have? So we have some more packaging. We have something in the Ziploc bag. I'm gonna sit right there. I'm gonna put that right there. And then it looks like we just have some more packaging. I'm gonna tell you what's funny is that I'm probably gonna open some of this up just so that I can see if it's like worded different or spelt different, or if it's got like their money on it versus our money on it. I mean, because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of cool. So it looks like everything's in English. It even looks like it's all in dollars. Huh. I don't really know how like Canada works. I don't know if they speak a different language. I mean, I would think that it's all English, right? I mean, everything in Canada should be English. I think that this is going to be some candy, so I already feel like Simon knows me a lot better than most people, because I am really into my sweets. I mean, like really into my sweets. So much more than a lot of people know, and that's exactly what this is. So Simon sent me over some sweets. Look, I appreciate you sending me these sweets, and I'm gonna sit down and try these guys. So we have a coffee crisp. Never heard of this a day in my life. It looks good though. We have a Pokemon book here. Look, I don't have one of these, so I'll put some of my like favorite cards in this one. I don't really have favorites though. I've kind of just got into Pokemon. Sent 2 of these guys over, so I'm gonna get them in there. I'm excited to see what other candies we have. So we have Smarties. I believe I can get these in the States, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. So we got another Smarties. We got another Coffee Crisp. I am definitely going to try those. I am excited to try those. I might even try one of those before we get out of here. We have an Arrow. I'm going to try that one. And another one of these Coffee Crisps. Simon, you must know that this is not a Coffee Crisp. This one is a Sponge Taffy. Sponge Taffy. Crunch. I'm going to sit down later with my daughter. She really likes to try candies from different countries. So I'm going to sit down with her later, and we'll get those open and we'll try those. And I'll definitely hit you up on Instagram and let you know what I think about them, if they were good, if they were not good. But I'll hit you up on Instagram anyways. So just sit back and wait for that one. Now this is wrapped in some craziness. So we have it wrapped in this, and then it's going to, it looks like maybe it's wrapped in a Tupperware. I've never thought about shipping a pop that way, but it looks like a genius way to ship one. I mean, that is exactly what is going on. So he wrapped that up, and then he has a Tupperware that is wrapped up. Here is my handy dandy slicer. I'm excited to get this one out. This one right here. This one right here is pretty cool. Simon, you're gonna have to throw a comment down below and tell me this. Does Canada go in dollars? I mean, because it looks like everything that I see so far has been in dollars, which is, I thought that maybe y'all were on the euro or something else. So there's 2 pops in this container. I'm going to go to the pop that I necessarily don't know, so I'm gonna move this one out of the way. We are going to open this one. What is that? Did you get it? Did you get a good look at what that was? He also put them in pop protectors. Simon, you totally outdid yourself. I truly appreciate it though. This is the Baskin-Robbins exclusive. Oh, Simon, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. I owe you one for sure. I definitely owe you one. So he's number 940 out of the group. I've never had pops that came from Canada. I'm just going to assume that they're exactly the same that they are here in the States, that there's no difference. This is 940 out of the group. This box is crisp though. I mean crisp. It is folded right. The window has almost 0 scratches on it, which is my pet peeve. Everybody knows that that's my pet peeve when it comes right down to it. I don't see any difference in this box that I would see in the United States. I mean, it has the same addresses. It has everything. I mean, so if I didn't know any better, I wouldn't know if this was in Canada or if it was in the United States, which makes logical sense, right? I mean, if you're thinking about it, it makes logical sense that you would not know if they came from the United States or if they came from another country, with the exception, unless it was like an exclusive to another country. Let's take a closer look at this guy. So this Baskin-Robbins mini puff is by far one of the coolest ones that they've made yet. He has the Baskin-Robbins like spoon in his hand with the ice cream on it. These guys are just badass, and I am going to try and collect every one of these exclusives that I can get my hands on. I think they're super cool. This one did come with the stand. The last one came with the stand as well. I didn't say anything about the stand because he stood on his own. This one is not going to stand on his own though, because it does have so much weight that's holding it on that end. So he is not going to stand on his own. You're going to have to put him on the stand. But to me, that is still not a deal breaker. I mean, that is still not a deal breaker when it comes to these little mini puffs. These things are so cool. I can't even believe how cool these little things are myself. I mean, they're just super cool. I would have never gotten my hands on that one though without the help of of Simon. So look, I truly appreciate you, brother, so much more than you know. We have another pop over here that this one, I have been anticipating getting this pop for a really long time. I mean, almost since he sent me a picture showing me the pop on Instagram. So I have been really wanting. It doesn't want to get back in there. Do you see that? I'm sorry about that noise. I'm good. Here we go. So I have been really wanting to see this one and get my hands on it to see what it looks like, because I can only imagine how cool this thing is going to be, because this is going to be, God's to honest, an exclusive that you can pick up here in the United States. This is one of them that you can only pick up from Toys R Us, and Toys R Us is only in Canada. I mean, if you didn't know that, Toys R Us went to Canada and they have not come back to the States. There's some rumors, and maybe there's even like some dabbling in them kind of getting with Macy's, and Macy's kind of carrying some of their stuff, but I wouldn't hold your breath that Macy's is going to carry Funko Pops anytime soon. I know that the Macy's in New York carried the Grogu, but that was an exception, right? I mean, there's always exceptions to the rules. Number 144 is what the box. He is an ad icon. This is a really, really awesome pop, and I really like the sticker on it. Now, I will say that the stickers look like they're slightly smaller than what you're used to seeing. Like, this is a rather small exclusive, and I'm gonna see, yeah, I'll see if I can get my hands to this one. You see the size of that exclusive sticker. Now look at the size of that exclusive sticker. The stickers themselves are a little bit smaller when it comes right down to it. I'm not mad about that though. I mean, that just means that there's more of the window that you can see through. It's not covering up so much. Now this one is going to be the giraffe is Robin. Look, this one is one that I truly wanted in my collection, but it was also one of them that I knew would never make it in my collection, because I don't live in Canada, and the only way you were getting this one is if you lived in Canada. We're gonna have to get him out of the box. We're gonna have to check all of this out. You know how I am. You know how I feel about pops. They're meant to be taken out of the box. Even if they only take a picture with it, it is meant to come out of the box. The box looks crispy. I don't even see any scratches in that window, which is amazing. That's almost something that you never see come from these pops. Toys R Us did a great job with their ad icon, or however it is that they want to call him. He is 144. Now this one is going to be Robin. This is the very first Toys R Us exclusive that's in my collection, because like I said a second ago, you can't get Toys R Us exclusives anymore unless you live in Canada, because they moved to Canada and they never came back. Let's check this guy out. Now on his neck right away, you're going to notice that there is some stars that are on his neck. That maybe that's just a part of the whole Toys R Us. He is really cool. I don't necessarily know that he's going to stand up on his own, but he does. I'm going to be honest with you though, that I don't feel like it would take a whole lot to knock him over. So if you're going to get him out, you're going to take pictures of him. Make sure that you get him back in the box, because because of the way his head is versus his body, and he doesn't have a stand, I don't feel like there's going to take a whole lot to knock this guy over. But you're going to be really excited if you get one of these in your collection. You're going to be over the moon like I am at this moment. The paint job on him is done really well. I can't see any real imperfections to talk about, other than the fact that he is going to be a little top heavy, but you got to know that when you're looking at him, that's the way this is going to go down. I truly appreciate each and every one of you every time that you send me something, even if it's just a letter telling me that you think that the channel is awesome. I mean, whatever it is, I truly appreciate you guys that come and hang out with me. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna do what they say that every YouTuber is supposed to do, or content creator. I don't really like the term YouTuber, but before you get out of here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayne Co crew. There is no Wayne Co crew without you, and I truly appreciate you coming and hanging out. Until next time, have a good one. Score! Score! That's awesome. That's awesome.